Crack. As a mutant weapon, the spear was cut into halves by the diamond sword. Shocked, Hussein threw himself at the three. The three wanted to attack Hussein, but was all appalled by how powerful the creature was. All of a sudden, Hussein was already in front of them. When they were ready to attack Hussein, he stopped less than 15 feet from them and turned to face the sacred blood creature. Having summoned his chopper, he used it to parry with the sacred blood creature. The chopper was a commonly seen beast soul weapon, so he was not worried that people might tell who dollar was from it. Crack. The chopper was also cut in half by the diamond sword. Hussein fell to the ground and dodged the sword of the creature. Now the sacred blood creature was faced with the other three. Without hesitation, the creature cut to Thumb, who was closest to it. With its sword, Thumb gritted his teeth and used his sacred blood shield to block a diamond sword. Ding! Thumb was forced back more than 50 feet before he could stop himself. In the air, with a roar, he shape-shifted into a giant bear more than 9 feet tall. With his shield in one hand and his broadsword in the other, Thumb ran toward the sacred blood creature. He exclaimed, "Dollar, now if we work together, we will have a chance to kill it. If you run away right now, if we could not gain any benefit, we will not leave anything to you." Just now when fighting with Hussein, Thumb did not really want him dead. After all, he held no grudge against Hussein. All Son of Heaven offered was a discount, and that was not worth risking his life. "Come to the ground. We are not its match in the air," Hussein cried while flying to the ground. Son of Heaven and the rest also knew that the flying speed of the creature was too fast for them to keep up with, so they followed Hussein to the ground. Thumb was the last to follow. Using his sacred blood shape-shifting beast soul and sacred blood shield, he barely blocked the creature's sword. All four of them were now on the ground. They all took back their wings and shape-shifted into different creatures to attack the sacred blood angel-like creature. Hussein had seen the strength of sacred blood creatures. He knew that with his own power, he could never kill the creature. The only chance was to collaborate with the three. He also had to try to kill the creature while they were still able to shapeshift, because the angel-like creature was too strong. Thumb was now a giant bear. Using his shield, he was fighting the creature head-on. Deep marks were left by the diamond sword on the sacred blood shield. Son of Heaven had turned himself into a huge lion. Wang Fu Pingking did not shapeshift, but was shooting arrows from far away to limit the range of motion of the creature. Without a humanoid shape-shifting beast soul, she would not be able to use the weapon she was best at if she chose to shapeshift. Although all four of them were attacking the creature, they still did not cause much damage. Hussein found a chance to cut at the creature, but his mutant dagger did not even break its armor. "Damn it, without a sacred blood weapon, I could never kill this creature." Hussein felt depressed. All he needed right now was a sacred blood weapon. It was such a shame that he had not bought the 3-blade harpoon. Otherwise he would not be so helpless right now. "Carry on. My shape-shifting would not last very long," exclaimed Thumb as he was blocking the blows from the creature. Most attacks from the creature were handled by Thumb. If his shield were not sacred blood, it would have been broken 1,000 times. Son of Heaven was also worried. Had he not given Luo Tianyang his sacred blood ape beast soul, which were ruined by Hussein, he could do much better. Now with the lion beast soul, he could not use weapons after shape-shifting, so he could not commit his full strength. The three men could all last around 2 hours with shape-shifting. As time went by, they could not hurt the creature whatsoever. We could not keep doing this. Someone lent me a sacred blood weapon. Hussein had to ask. Without a sacred blood weapon, all he could do was to distract the creature. There was no chance he could cause any damage. And their shape-shifting time was almost up. But none of the rest responded. It was a great risk to transfer a sacred blood beast soul to Hussein. Who could tell if he would run away the moment he got the beast soul? Even if he did not run, no one was willing to see him killing the creature. Since we could not beat it, we should go home. Running out of shape-shifting time, Hussein turned away to leave the mystery island. Without Hussein, the rest could never beat the creature. With Thumb's defense, they also left the mystery island. The sacred blood creature of Mystery Island would not leave the island. So after they left, the sacred blood creature went back to the tree on that mountain. The plan to besiege the sacred blood creature had failed. After some discussion, the three went back to the shelter, because they did not believe that Hussein would go find the creature alone. That creature was not something an individual could kill. Impressive. The beast soul of this creature must be amazing. Hussein went back to the mystery island after dark. He needed to kill this creature, otherwise his katana and 2 mutant weapons would have been ruined for nothing. In fact, he had one sacred blood weapon, which was the sacred blood butterfly boomerang. However, it was a one-off weapon. If he did not have to, Hussein would not use it.